Yeah, so pretty much when we go out to the campgrounds, we tell ghost stories every time. It's pretty fun too. We've done it like at least 8 times now.
Dude, it's really fun. This fire's getting my face though.
Yeah.
How scary do they get?
It kind of depends. You know what I mean?
They get pretty.
Last week's was
Last
pretty
time was fun.
intense.
Yeah, that was a good time. You had a good story.
Yeah.
I got another one though. It's a little different.
You got one brewing.
I got one brewing. Like this PBR. Holy shit! Burn the crap out of that marshmallow, dude.
Yeah. What the hell are you doing over there?
Yeah, usually I like to slow cook them, but I guess today I just don't have the time.
Weird.
Thing looks like a meteor. Anyway, I got a good story. So
my guy's on fire now too.
Yeah,
Dude, it's burning so badly. So annoying.
all right, so there's this town in the middle of nowhere, and it's all dudes. And one day this wanderer comes in, and he goes up to the mayor of the town. He says, "Look, I've been traveling for a long time. I've been kicked out of everywhere in my life. I have nowhere to go. Can I come to your town, please?" And the mayor says, "Yeah, sure, of course." And he's there, and it's perfect. But there's no women in the town. And so after like a day, he goes up to the mayor and says, "Hey, what do you guys do, like to, you know what I mean?" And the guy goes, "Oh yeah, that's a good question. We use this barrel over here." And he points this like wooden barrel type thing. And the wanderer's like weirded out at first, but then a couple days goes by and he's like, "All right, I gotta use this barrel." But the mayor had said, "Yeah, you can use it like 6 times a week, but that's it. You can't use it any more than 6 times a week." And so finally he goes up, he uses it, he loves it, it's great. Does it again. Finally gets to the 6th day, and he's like, "Mr. Mayor, this has been awesome. I was wondering, if I could do it again for the 7th day." And the mayor goes, "I think that might be tough considering you're gonna be in the barrel tomorrow."
What? Why the fuck would you say that? That's terrible.
It's a funny story.
That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
Dude, it's funny. It's good.
We just met this dude. Why would you say something like that? That's not scary. It's not supposed to be a funny story.
I think it's pretty funny.
It's a bit like offensive. It's offensive.
It's offensive. We're in the woods, dude. It doesn't fucking matter. What do you think is funny?
Yeah, it was funny, but I was looking for something scary. It lacked bite.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Fair enough.
What does that mean?
It's just something scary.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
Make me
Well,
shiver.
Tyler, fucking go.
I was just gonna, if you had let me finish, I was gonna say I have an actual scary story now.
Tyler, I wanna
Sure, it'll be
hear it.
good.
All right, get closer. Deep in the heart of Cleveland, kind of outside in kind of a woodsy area, similar to the one that we're at right now, lived Brian Boogie. Brian Boogie in high school was known as "It's time to boogie" because he was so good at football. And when he would score touchdowns, they would, "It's time to boogie, boogie, woogie, woogie." That's what they would say. So he's at a house party, right? He's about 40 years old at this point, and he needs to pee. I mean, I'm talking like he is quaking. He has to pee so bad. But the problem is there's only one bathroom at the house party. So he's in the bathroom line. He's like, "Wait a second. There's like 18 people in this line. Why would I wait here? I'm a man. He's Brian Boogie. Yeah. He's Brian Boogie." Sorry. I got a little into it.
Got a little Brian Boogie in your
So he's like, "I'm going to go outside. I'm going to go pee outside."
Nice.
He goes outside, and he begins peeing. He's peeing there. He's like, "This is weird. The water's kind of splashing back at me. Splash." And it's because he's peeing on a gravestone about this big.
That sucks.
And he's like, "Oh my God. This is Coach Greg Gooble's gravestone."
Who's Greg Goobles?
Greg Gooble's, his high school coach that died about 10 years prior.
Oh shit.
This is Gooble's freaking grave. Gooble's grave.
You peed on his high school coach's grave.
And so out of nowhere, a ghost appears. Huge ghost. And it's fucking Greg Gooble's ghost. And he comes up and he goes, "Son, get on the line! Get on the line and give me 10! Give me 10 right now!" He says, Coach, Coach, get away from me, stop haunting me. He says, get on the line, son. We got the biggest game of the season coming up. We got Milford Prep. And those boys, you should see their O-line. They eat like 6 meals a day, all jacked. Sons of bitches. He says you need to do 10 on me right now. So, Brian starts crying and sobbing. And he does them 10. He does the 10, thinking that that would cause the haunting to stop. So he goes to bed, the ghost goes away. And at about 4 a.m., Goobles back. Son, you need to be hydrating. You ain't drinking no electrolytes. He said, drink some pickle juice. You're going to cramp up tomorrow. It's an 80-degree Mississippi day. How are we going to beat the Prep? My life is on the line. I only have like 4 more seasons. We were 0-16 last season. And you're supposed to be our fucking head player? Legend has it, Brian was haunted from that day forward and died running sprints at 3 a.m. for Coach Goobles' ghost.
That had some bite to it.
That was good. I like that. That was.
Yeah.
It shows you got haunted because he pissed on the guy's grave.
Yeah.
Do y'all want to hear a really scary story?
Yeah.
Hopefully this one will satisfy you. So there once was a man who knew the secret to eternal life. But only he knew the secret. And it allowed him to extend his life over lifetimes. Do you want to know how he did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
He ate human flesh. But he couldn't just eat any human flesh. Corpses wouldn't do. He needed to eat the souls of live people. One day he met a woman. It's the most beautiful woman you've ever seen. Supple lips, rosy cheeks, eyes that can make any man quake. And they fell in love. The man knew that the only way he could get her is if he gave up his little habit. So the man did. And they wed, and they had a child, a boy, and they were all happy. And then the wife fell ill, and she died. And the man, of course, was devastated. So he told his son his history, his talent, but instructed him to only eat those who deserve to die, unlike his wife. So I'm talking about the thieves, robbers, gluttonous people, people that deserve to die. And so that's what the boy kept on doing. He had a bit of fun doing it too. But I think his father forgot about why he was doing it. Because, you know, he was doing it for his mother. He was doing good for the world, you know, killing all these bad people. You know? I mean, anyone would think that. Right?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't believe in the death penalty.
Story, but I don't think I'd be eating people and
Yeah.
calling it good.
Unless it was like...
Well, he was. So... But the father forgot this. And he fell for the temptation. He met another woman.
The father met another woman?
Yes. And they fell in love. And the son couldn't do that. And on the night of the wedding, the son seemingly wanted to make amends. So he approached his father and his whore, went into his room, You know what he saw?
Let me see.
Saw his dad make a slut of a woman. As a final act of justice, he slit both their throats and consumed both of them, extending his life just one more time.
Interesting.
It's justice for his mother,
Yeah.
and the boy was never seen of again.
Wow.
Good starts. What you got there?
Just a little something to take the edge off. Just a little something to rejuvenate me. You know what I mean? You want some? Pretty good.
I'm okay. I'm good.
I'm fine.
All right. I think we should probably get going.
We've got something tomorrow morning that we gotta get going too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we're gonna-
leave already?
Yeah. We're tired,
That
man.
was
It's
fun.
getting late.
Good story.
Yeah. Have a good one though.
I just forgot about this.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
Alright. It's a shame. Meat's gone bad. How convenient.